I'm bad at video games. Hey everybody, it's Kendall here. I'm gonna play some more random Pokemon Red. Adjust my mic here. Hopefully I'm like coming through loud and clear because I figured out there was a problem with my mic setup for like the last very long time, and I figured out what the problem was. So hopefully that fixed it. I pushed a button and hopefully it fixed it. So my Threads algorithm figured out that I've been streaming, and it's all people now. It's all people who are just complaining about how they stream on Twitch and don't have any viewers. So I'm in good company, I guess. That don't have. Although it says we got one viewer, so maybe that's me, but I don't know if it counts me or not. Somebody just popped in. I have a feeling that they popped in. They were like, "Oh, this is not Star Wars cards, so let's not watch Kendall." But as we left off, so this is a randomized version of Pokemon Red, in which all of the Pokemon are weird types and stuff. I gotta remember, Ivysaur's fighting type. Clefairy is grass and water. And Machamp is ground and grass. And Weepinbell is flying and rock. And then we just got a Fearow, which is normal ghost. Also, the moves are all different types. Yeah, so let's make sure that my turbo mode is not 1,000 times. Okay. Cool. Because the only way to play Pokemon Red version is with everything sped up. Persian. Always like the cats. It's super effective. Do I have any Pokeballs? I do have one. Let's see if it'll catch it. Hey, I caught it. Cool. It's a classic cat. No nicknames. One of these days I'll have enough creativity to do a nickname. This might be a shorter stream. I'm pretty tired tonight, so I might just do like a 30-minute stream tonight. And then hopefully people find me entertaining enough to watch me on the video on demand on the YouTube. Or, if there's like one or two people who are watching now. Yeah, like I said, that I'm all my Threads algorithm is failed content creators. And so somebody said if you have 3 viewers in your stream, then you're still better than the majority of people streaming, which I thought was kind of interesting. Maybe a little bit depressing, but that's okay. We're allowed to be depressing. It doesn't affect Mr. Mime. Uh-oh. So this is a ghost type. Well, then we should do the bug move. Yeah. See, I'm getting good at this. That's right, lass, you lost. Wild Aerodactyl. I swear, this is never going to get old. This is never going to get old until it gets hard. If the game gets hard, then I probably will find it. Okay. All right. So it's strong against water type moves. Oh, shoot. I should try to catch Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl's a really good Pokemon. And this is the problem with trying to catch. I'm going to run out of Pokeballs here. Yep, I am out of Pokeballs. Okay. Yeah, I need to figure out the background music situation. I think maybe I need to just get like a Pokemon Red playlist or something and play it in the background. Because you can't really do the background music in the game when you're playing at double speed. I wonder what. See, I'm trying to do this streaming thing, and I've never really watched a lot of video game streamers. So I kind of wonder, like, do people just like, do they just talk the whole time? Do they not have the background music? Do they do? I years and years and years ago, I watched a guy that streamed Magic cards, and he would play just like a a mix playlist of like girl talk and stuff. Okay, so ghost type doesn't affect Vulpix, so Vulpix must be normal type. Is normal what doesn't? So I just noticed that looks like we need to make this a little smaller. Then we can make me bigger. Hey, look at me. Brushed hair and clean shirt and everything. Using pedal dance. Critical hit. That's a critical hit there. I should probably be not just having every Machamp kill everybody. Or maybe I should. Maybe that's how this game is going to go, because I'm not going to pretend. I'm not going to do anything to make it harder than it needs to be. But I should probably. Fearo's a decent. Should probably at least swap him in. Ooh. That's sometimes something good. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's a Moonstone in the real game, so that means the items are definitely also randomized, which is a little bit concerning. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully, like the strength and hopefully the plot items are not randomized. But we shall see. So watched Wild Eevee. See, like, man, this is the kind of stuff that would be so at various times in my Pokemon career would be just like so exciting. But what was I saying? Okay, yeah. So just watched the new episode of Penguin to date this recording or this live stream or whatever. Show's real good. This is interesting too because I think this seems like maybe it's just me, but it seems like there's a little bit more diversity here in Mount Moon than usual. You know, I'm not running into all Zubats. But it is the same assortment of Pokemon. Clicked too fast and did an attack that didn't do damage. It is normal type that Ghost doesn't affect, right? Alright, my tough guys are getting a little low. Okay, so that Nidorina must be like flying type then? Or rock? That was a rock type effect. What is not effective to rock? Okay, I'm gonna black out here. That's okay. I cleared out most of the trainers. I've been playing so much Dark Souls over the last few months, or Dark Souls adjacent things, that the first time I blacked out in this like sort of horn drill. This Firo knows some good attacks. Jeez. I guess Psybeam. I don't have a potion, do I? Nope. Just a guard spec. Alright. Just the fossil guy. No way am I beating him. He's unaffected by the ground type horn drill. Yeah. Figured that would happen, but that's okay. Alright, who's up front now? Yeah, we'll keep Ivysaur up front. Ivysaur needs to... Wait. What level... Why is Ivysaur level 10? Did I catch it wild? I don't even remember. This is the problem with the, like, once a week streaming method. Is, like, it feels like normally I would be playing Pokemon, like, every day. And I mean, it's been 1 week since I played the game. Caught him a champion, some other Pokemon. Okay. We're gonna knock out this Slowbro and then heal back up, I think. If I start to black out a lot, I might actually like find a place to farm experience between streams, because you don't want to just watch me dying to Pokemon. But then again, maybe that's the whole point of this, is to go up against random Pokemon with random typing. I don't know. I don't know how long this will stay interesting, but rolled credits on Sunset Overdrive this past weekend. Sunset Overdrive is the game that Insomniac made before they made the Spider-Man games, and it's basically those Spider-Man games if Spider-Man didn't have any webbing. So that's so it was real good, and like Crazy Taxi-esque soundtrack. Um, really good like parkour and stuff. Sort of Tony Hawk meets Walking Dead. I'll do a full review on the YouTube page, Kendall Cast Network on YouTube. Ivysaur fainted again. I've got the footage captured and edited. Just need. Hey Zeeks, thanks for popping in. I know I'm streaming a little early tonight. But yeah, really appreciate you popping in. Having having any viewers at all makes me better than most streamers, according to the random guy on Threads today. So, that's cool. So we are in Mount Moon. I don't know if I said that before. And just need to power on through to the guy. That is a wild Articuno. Oh man, I don't have any Pokeballs. Fear ran away scared. Okay. I'm okay with running away scared. All right, I don't actually have that many dudes, and I want to beat this guy, so let's just run from these. Do. Man, I really can't escape. Yeah, first episode of Stars and Wars is live on all the places where my podcasts are. The Kendall Cast podcast feed. And the man, everybody's normal type in this game. But anyway, Stars and Wars is an actual play podcast based on a hack of a game called Lasers and Feelings. It's a very, very basic RPG system, and it takes place in the Star Wars universe. On board, it is a horror comedy thing. I don't know. But we had a lot of fun recording it, and I spent a lot of time editing it, more time than I spend editing most of my podcasts. So I think I'm pretty happy with the way the first episode turned out. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's like right there or whatever. All right. The champ is tough. Okay. So is this going to be... The question is this going to be is this even going to be a fossil? Or is it going to be like a Pokeball? Okay, so that's the Helix fossil. That's the Dome fossil. I'm going to take the Dome fossil. Not that anybody knows what Pokemon it's going to be, I guess. Raticate. Hey, finally a Pokemon that I would expect to see. But yeah, the crew for Stars and Wars is I'm the game master, and then Batmouse is playing a guy named BM. You'll probably recognize Batmouse with Kendall and Batmouse. Kabuto versus Ammonite, which is cooler. I honestly, of all of the like featured, of all of the sort of featured Pokemon in Gen 1, I'm not as big a fan of I think Kabuto and Ammonite are both kind of underwhelming. Aerodactyl, I think, is really cool. But then, so yeah, Batmouse plays BM, who's like a prisoner who claims to be wrongfully imprisoned, and he's basically playing a heightened version of himself, which is fun. And then my friend Jordan, they are playing a character named Levy, who's a sort of mix between Red from Shawshank Redemption and Finn, because he does janitorial work. And then we've got Matt playing Fop, Lieutenant Fop, who's not an inmate, is an officer. And they're on a prison ship, and some shenanigans go down. I don't want to spoil it in the first episode, but you gotta check it out on all the places where my podcasts are. All right, so Executor. Who knows what type it's gonna be? Something that knows Bubble Beam, though. Appropriate for someone from Misty's gym to know Bubble Beam. Weeping Bell should be good against Misty's people. Let's see if it is. Guess not. Okay, so of course I don't know what type of move Bubble Beam is. Yeah, Kabutops is a good design. Definitely more exciting than Almastar, but still, just I don't know. They're a little bit underwhelming. Like I think, and I speak very highly. I think pretty much all Gen 1 Pokemon are iconic to me. So I don't want to undersell it. It's just that specifically, compared with, not comparing them to each other, but like if you compare with, I think Mewtwo's cooler. I think the legendaries are cooler. I think, Snorlax is cooler. I wonder how they're going to handle Snorlax when I get to it. Okay, send out Goldeen, which is actually somebody that they would probably have. Now I'm a sleepy Fearow. Sleeping for a long time. Favorite legendary bird is Articuno. I think Articuno is just the coolest, and I think that's pretty clear that that's a pretty common take. That's why everyone is Team Mystic in Pokemon Go, because you're kind of represented by Articuno. And Moltres, I wish I could the contrarian in me wants to love Moltres, or Moltres, or however you pronounce it. But yeah. And then if you count Ho-Oh and Lugia, I mean, Lugia is pretty cool, but I think Articuno is a little cooler than Lugia. Yveltal's pretty great too. But yeah, Moltres, I wish I could like Moltres more. But it's sort of underwhelming compared with some of the others. All right. You're probably right. You probably are more than enough for me. Ace Trainer at level 20 and I'm at level 10. Yeah, you're going to kill me in one hit. So if you've never played Gold and Silver version and you have affinity for Gen 1, like enough, whether it's, nostalgia or whatever, I think Gold and Silver version, like I've actually never played the remakes that everybody loves, but the original Gold and Silver version are really fun experiences. It's like, I don't want to say better because, you know, everything's relative. But it is definitely, it's still antiquated, but it still feels like those old Pokemon games, but with you know, just with like a little bit more functionality. Yeah, really solid. Plus, you have the whole victory lap around Kanto, which is super cool. I don't know if I've seen the Lugia movie. I've seen various Pokemon anime stuff, but I haven't seen it all, and I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if I ever saw Pokemon the movie 2000, which I think is the Lugia movie. I just, you know, I'm that age where I was the right age to get into Pokemon as long as I felt bad about it. All right. So it's not 100. It's not another 150 Pokemon in Gen 2. It is. It is like, I think there's 100 more, so you're up to 250. But it's like, it doesn't matter. So Misty. Like, at some point you just think, you don't think about it as like, as if you're gonna eventually, you know, catch them all or whatever. You just think of it as you know, play it as a campaign, basically. And it's also there's like 1,000. Yeah. I actually don't know, like, they don't talk about the number of Pokemon anymore, like the total number. I feel like the last time I heard people regularly say how many Pokemon there are, it was when there were 649, which I think was after Gen 5. All right, who's going to be good against Charizard? How about this level 9 Persian? Oh, that's not going to do anything because he's already poisoned. I'm so bad at this. Charizard just used Splash. That's amazing. But yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like she has 2 Charizards. Misty has 2 Charizards. Oh my gosh. She has 2 Charizards. Mark the timestamp. 29 minutes and 42 seconds. I'm going to have to clip that. She has 2 Charizards. Only reason I beat that one was because it was poisoned. I guess we'll send out Weeping Bell, see what happens. Oh my gosh, that was dumb luck. Can't believe I just paralyzed him. Weeping Bell, you did your job. It's a good thing this is not a Nuzlocke run. Charizard is definitely the opposite of water Pokemon. Okay. All right, double slap is super effective. What type of move is that? Water. Oh, so maybe he actually is. Maybe he actually is that type. Interesting. I'm winning by dumb luck. My luck is going to run out eventually, but hopefully by the time my luck runs out, I will have better Pokemon. All right, my champ. Take him out with some brute force. See anything good against water? No. There we go. There we go. I'm feeling good. Chloe, not Misty. And I can use cut. All right, let's take on Nugget Bridge. Like, man, this game, especially the beginning part of this game, is just so... I've done it so many times. Hey, there's Zeke's. He's caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. Whoa, he caught an Articuno? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I hope I'm guaranteed the HMs. Because otherwise this is going to be a pretty short run. Oh, I can use Earthquake because Articuno is not flying type. Yeah, it's always nice. It's always nice when they when the AI doesn't. I mean, everything's randomized, so the AI can't be that smart. I don't know how they. I don't know if they just always do random attacks in Gen 1 or if the AI actually has strategy. Because I think that in the later games, the gym leader's AI actually does have some strategy, but there's no way that it has strategy here. So sometimes they'll just randomly do a thing. All right, let's try to Horn Drill. Unaffected. Try again. I'm gonna die. Yeah, that's okay, Firo. Did better than expected. Skull Bash is a move that would make sense for Lapras. Flamethrower is not. But it's okay, it's not very effective. Nor is... Okay, what is Bug not very effective against? Like, probably like Rock? I don't know. See, that's the other problem with this is like I know a lot of the typing, the important typing and what's strong against what and whatever, but like if most of my moves are going to be bug moves, I don't know how bugs interact that much cuz there's like one bug move. I think like Fury Cutter or something that's like even close to playable in Gen 1. What I need to do is I just need to be like, okay, I'm almost guaranteed that it's not the type that they are, so I should just attack using moves that are weak against whatever Pokemon. Like we'll try a water move against an electric type, which apparently has really bad accuracy. A friend told me that a lot of times in these randomizers, which again, I don't really know the details of this one, a lot of times in these randomizers, the Pokemon also randomize their stats. All right, there's Spore. That's a very powerful move. If it's on a decent Pokemon. Spore is usually only known by Parasect. It's the like main move of Parasect. All right. Time for Machamp to fight Kadabra. Machamp is Machamp in this game. I think I said that earlier, but it remains to be true. There we go. Trying to learn Solar Beam. Barrier, I guess. Wonder what type of move Solar Beam will be. Defeated Zeeks. Yeah. Bill's doing all the stuff. All right. Clicked one too many times. There we go. Nugget Bridge. Think you got what it takes? I hope I do. Hitmonchan. Okay, so he must be grass type. No, because Toxic is flying type. Oh, man. All right. Crabhammer seems solid. Poisoned. All right. Always good when those low-level Pokemon that you're trying to level up actually win a fight. All right. And he's hitting me and hitting me and hitting me, but I'm hitting him back. Earthquake is a flying move. I like that. So I think I'm going to try to power through Nugget Bridge and then I'll decide whether or not I want to try to get to... You had Articuno and Lapras. Yeah, that's true. But I had Machamp. Rattata just beat. All right. Okay, so Doduo is immune to ghost moves. Because freaking everybody's immune to ghost moves. Yeah, use Tri Attack. That's one of Doduo's signature moves. Or Dodrio. I don't know if Doduo can learn it or not. Trying to learn Soft Boiled. I don't even know. That's that must be an Exeggutor attack. I don't even know what it does. Sure. No. It's a Chansey. I don't think it's Exeggutor. Somebody who's got an egg. That was pretty good. No, definitely not learning Thrash. I do not like those moves that you just, have to keep using them and using them and using them. Psychic is a dragon type move. That's pretty powerful. I downloaded UFO 50 last night. If you haven't heard of it, it's this new game that is 50 games, not just mini games, but literally 50 games. And it's done by some like indie developers that are like known for indie games or something. I don't really know who made what game, but the premise is that it is 10 years worth of games from a fictional console, and they're all like sort of, I don't know, depending who you ask, they're either Nintendo, they're like original Nintendo type games, or maybe a little bit earlier. I was very impressed with the first few games that I played, and I will probably stream them at some point, or some of the games. But definitely worth the 25 that I paid for it. Ivysaur is going to bite the dust here, but that's okay. Because we got Fearow to come in. And Earthquake. Birdquake. Use a Cubone. Just spam some Earthquake. I like Fearow. I like these. I like having these overly evolved Pokemon in the early game. That kind of does make the game a little easier. Well, I just push through. Better video if I fight till I black out. Uh-oh, Nidoking dug a hole. Oh, okay, no, he's not flying type. He just learns a dig. Probably gonna faint here. Yep. All right, Machamp. Time to clean up. Let's see how Solar Beam does. Not bad. Solar Beam's pretty good at level 25. All right, let's see if he says something smart alecky. Beat the trainers, you earned a prize, give it nuggets. You want to join Team Rocket? We're a group dedicated to evil using Pokemon. Want to join? Are you sure? Come on, join us. I'm telling you to join. Okay, you need convincing. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. So I think there is a ROM hack where you end up joining Team Rocket there. And might give that a shot sometime. Okay, so Venonat is a flying type then. See how it likes a little acid. Mew. That's cool. It's cool that Mew's included. The first hack that I played, the only other one that I've actually played, was the Twitch Plays Pokemon hack, which was basically everything was higher leveled, and all 151 Pokemon were obtainable, and you actually had the ability in the post game to use strength on the truck, as per the urban legend, and Mew was under it. Yeah, I think I'm going to push through. I'm going to try to get to Bill, and then I'm going to call it a night. I want Horn Drill to work. I know that it's like super poor accuracy, but I like it. It's a move I like. Nurse. Her boyfriend is cool. Goldine. Come on, make Horn Drill work. Nope, unaffected. Whatever I just did, we'll do that again. Dizzy Punch. All right. Almost through these jerks. Nobody's affected. Everybody knows Crabhammer. Yeah, it's interesting. Everybody's learning like the signature moves of different Pokemon, as opposed to like so it must just have like the list of every move and then things all randomized or whatever. So you know, it's just as common for somebody to learn Spore as it is to learn Tackle or something. All right. I still can't get out of my head that they're not their regular types, because I was like, okay, Graveler, so I should use a water or a grass type move. Well, I guess the grass type move worked. All right. There's a random trainer has a Zapdos. Yeah, right. Pin Missile, I think, is the bug type move, maybe. I don't remember. Solar Beam is a pretty good move at this point in the game. All right, let's get my SS ticket. I'm a Pokemon. Blah, blah, blah. Screwed up my experiment. Sure, I'll help you out. Boop, 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 boop. Hey, there's Bill. Thanks, bud. Nope, I didn't come to see your Pokemon collection. That's another one that it's like, I wouldn't mind seeing his Pokemon collection sometime. Right, so he gave me the SS ticket, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, so he gave me the SS ticket, so that means that the plot items probably, you do get the plot items. Okay, I'll walk to Vermilion. I think I can. I'm not quite at an hour, so I'll take the walk to Vermilion, and then I'm gonna call it. I love this guy. He's like, he stole my TM dig, and then you beat the guy, and you get the dig TM, and he doesn't even take it back. Low kick isn't doing very much right now. Who do I want to give the credit to? Persian's up to level 13, actually. They're kind of keeping up. If he survives one hit, okay. Sandslash. That's a Team Rockety Pokemon. So Spore is such a great move because it has 100% or like 100, whatever 100 actually means. Its accuracy is 100, whereas most of the sleeping spells accuracy is like 70 or 60. But you normally have the downside of having to play Paris or Parasect. But it's definitely like a favorite sort of key move. I should do a playthrough of regular Red and Blue where I just play bug type Pokemon. Maybe minus an HM slave. All right. Yeah, I'm just going to power my way to... Does Spore have a TM? No. No, it doesn't. The only Pokemon, at least in Gen 1, the only Pokemon that can learn it is Paris. All right, let's take out these 2 junior trainers if I can. Yeah, just double team yourself. Yeah. Kill yourself. Yeah. All right. Dratini. I really like the pseudo legendaries in various games. Those are the Pokemon that like have the base stat totals of legendary Pokemon, but are like caught in the wild. In Gen 1, the pseudo legendary is Dragonite. I love that you have to catch a Dratini, who's this like, you know, crappy Pokemon that you catch that's hard to catch, under leveled, late in the game, and then you gotta, you know, you power them up and you have Dragonair, which is solid, but like you can beat the game and have Dragonair on your team and not have him fully evolved, which is pretty wild. And then you know, Larvitar, Pupitar, and Tyranitar in Gen 2 are that, but even more so. Like I'd have to really think about it today, if you know, to know the answer, but for a long time Pupitar was my favorite middle evolution. Just because like you beat the game, or you beat the Elite Four in Gen 2, and you're in the like super high level final dungeon where you're fighting all these like crazy powerful guys, and then you fight these like, and then you run into these level 20 Larvitars, and like, what is this? And then you catch it, and it evolves into Pupitar, and you're like, larva, pupa, adult, like that's obviously not its final, you know, it's that Frieza, like this isn't even my final form. Furo's not gonna last much longer. That's okay. All right, Machamp. Finish the night out strong. Okay, I want to know what's in the Diglett cave, though, actually. I swear I'm going to stop. Does Kingler know Crab Hammer? Yeah. I don't know. All right, I want to know what's in Diglett's cave. Also, is it still called Diglett's cave? Yeah. I wish that they changed the names of places too. Okay, so is it Goldeen? Is it all Goldeens? Nope, that's a Gengar. Okay. Well, we'll try to catch Gengar next time. Right now, I'm going to go heal up and then call it a night. Thanks for watching, whether you're watching the live stream or the video on demand. Kendallcast.ninja for everything. Kendallcast on, or is it Kendallcast Network on YouTube or Kendallcast on YouTube? What, I don't even remember. Whatever it is on YouTube, Kendallcast.ninja. Check out Stars and Wars on the Kendallcast feed, on the podcatchers. Check out all the other bad video game stuff on the YouTubes. Yeah. Thanks again for watching. We will see you next time.